The following was recorded in front of a live studio audience at the Studio 21 Podcast Cafe. This is the United Podcast Network.
Welcome to Conor Commentary, a hilarious take on news, politics, sports, and current events. It's time to buckle up. Here's Conor.
Hey guys, we are back. Is my mic good? We good? All right, thank you, Ben. There goes the music. We have a very special guest today who's going to be sitting in the seat. Ben, do you have any idea who it's going to be?
I could take one guess.
All right, we'll have to see.
Take one guess.
I was originally going to be, what's the guy's name? Joey Yannetti? Is that how you pronounce it?
Joey Yannetti.
Joey Yannetti.
Yes.
Has anybody on here commented if you've seen it, the movie Suckers? He was the writer of it, right? Writer, producer. Was he in it? I haven't seen it yet. Where can I see it? I tried to look today, and it wasn't on any of the main networks. I need to watch it before he comes on.
It was kind of hard for me to find it myself last night because I was looking for it in preparation for today's episode. But we got some good news with regard to Joey. He is going to come on the show.
Yep.
But he's going to come on the show on August 5th.
Which is 3 weeks from today, right?
They're re-releasing the movie Suckers.
Yep.
So he's going to join the show on August 5th, and he's also going to bring along the director of the movie.
Nice.
So that's pretty cool.
I know. Look at me.
Moving
on up in the world, right?
Big time, Conor.
We're going to have the comedian who wrote the movie and the executive producer, right? Is that what we said? Director.
Yes.
Director. You're an executive producer, right, Ben? Is that your
Once
job
upon
title?
a time, I don't know what my job title actually is.
I
think I'm allowed to make it up.
I think you can, too. Like, if you put it on LinkedIn, you could basically put whatever you want.
Pretty much.
Like, CEO of production here at 21 Studio Podcast Cafe.
I would
Studio
just
21.
say grand champion.
Grand champion?
United Podcast Network.
What was Ed's job title?
Again,
He didn't have one. Whatever he wanted
it to be.
he wanted, yeah.
There is a comment here, and I'm curious.
Okay.
It says, from your friend Pat O'Leary.
Oh, here he is. 2 minutes, 20 seconds in. He's ready.
It says, happy birthday, Conor.
Wow. Thank you. Thank you. Today is my birthday, although Facebook told everyone that it was Sunday for some reason.
Today's your actual birthday?
Today is my actual birthday, yes, July 15th.
If we had known, we would have had another cake for you.
That's true. Would you have baked the cake?
No. You wouldn't have wanted me to bake the cake.
You don't know how to cook either?
My Easy Bake Oven's on the fritz.
I hear you. That's about that's as long as my baking career goes as well as Easy Bake Oven.
Pretty much.
You don't know how to cook?
I actually used to be a cook.
You did?
Yeah, a long time ago. It was one of my jobs when I was first getting into radio.
Nice.
When I was an intern, I was a cook.
There you go.
A short order cook, so nothing special.
What does that do? You cook all the easy stuff? Or?
No, it's just basically like the grilling, like the burgers, hot dogs, breakfast sandwiches, that kind of stuff. Like, that is all crap.
So are you an expert on the grill then?
No.
No, you're not an expert there?
We leave that to our friends at Pit Life Barbecue.
Oh, touche. If you want some expert grilling information, go to Pit Life Barbecue. They're on YouTube, Facebook, all the major networks, right?
Yes, sir.
They can be found there, and they'll give you your expert grilling advice. I don't really know how to grill either. I can't do anything. I'm useless.
They make fun of me because I have a gas grill.
Is that a bad thing?
Apparently.
I thought everyone had a gas grill.
No,
it's that big tube, and you unscrew it, right? That's the gas, and then it goes to the grill. I thought that's universal.
Most people have coals most people probably use gas.
Yeah, right.
The barbecue people are like, nope, it's got to be either wood burning, coal burning, whatever.
Oh, what does that do? It makes it better?
Wood burning, it just brings different flavors out.
All right. I do say that the pizza thing where they throw the pizza in like the stove where it's like oven. What's that? Coal brick?
Sure.
I don't know. Is that wrong?
I don't know.
Okay. But that's usually really good when they like cook it over the open fire.
I've got some quasi-distressing news for you, though.
Okay.
According to our chat, someone has hacked the Conor Commentary Facebook page.
Oh, boy.
I think it was Ed.
It was. Oh, here we go. Is he the one who changed my birthday to July 12th? Because if not, it was Mark Zuckerberg.
I don't know, but he did chime in with what his title actually was when he was here.
Okay.
He said it was the HMFIC.
HMF.
Head motherfucker in charge.
That was his. I remember that. That was his thing. That was his job title. Wow. And he retired with that, and you couldn't replace it, Ben. You had to get a different job title.
And he deleted it.
Now. It was unreplaceable.
Ed cannot be replaced.
That's right.
Ed is one of a kind.
But on the bright side, though, so if Facebook's been selling my information, which they're supposedly that's what they do, right? is that they take your information and sell it to China or whatever. They have the wrong information on me. They're putting in that I'm July 12th, so then it's not going to come back, right? Special guest. Here he is. Ben's doing the 2-for-1. Wow, look at me on the computer
This way they can
screen.
actually see me.
I know. Before they could only see you sometimes when you were over there when you did the screen.
Yeah, but that was a disaster, so we're not going to go back to that again.
How do you feel up here? Do you like it?
I've never really enjoyed being on camera.
No?
It's
not your thing?
No, I'm a radio guy, podcast guy. I'd rather be behind the microphone with no one watching.
Touche.
It's awkward. It's weird.
That's true. I mean,
what do I do with my hands? I'm just going to sit like this the whole time because I don't know what to do with them.
Oh, it's that from Ricky Bobby, right? It's like, I don't know what to do with my hands.
Yeah, exactly.
Will Ferrell.
I've been on TV a couple times and it was very, very uncomfortable.
Have you?
Me.
What channel? What were you on, Nesson?
Yep. And I want to say it was Fox, local news affiliate in Providence.
Can we pull it up?
I have no idea.
No?
No, I have no idea. I don't know. I've never seen him.
Really?
I wouldn't watch it myself.
Really? You would I'd show everyone that I was on TV.
No, I
wouldn't believe it.
I told nobody.
You did the opposite, huh?
Yeah.
You didn't want anyone looking at it?
No, not really.
You could have used it to get famous, right?
I don't want to be that kind of famous.
No.
No, I don't want to. I want to be able to walk down a street and have anonymity.
Okay.
I don't want people to be like, hey, it's that asshole. I don't want that in my life.
But some people might like it and want an autograph.
The weird thing is I've actually signed autographs for people before.
Have you really?
When I worked at Kiss 108,
Yep.
I was on one of my jobs there was on the street team. And so you'd have to go out and do these promotional events and we'd, give away Kiss 108 t-shirts. And occasionally, like once every like 3 months, somebody be like, can you sign it? Be like, I'm nobody. You don't even know who I am. Why do you want me to sign? You work at Kiss 108. I just want you to sign it. It's like, all right.
Kiss 108 was massively famous back in the day, though. I guess they still are, right? How long ago were you there? 10 years ago?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was it. They were enormous back then. When I was a kid, that was the biggest thing, Kiss 108.
Oh, yeah.
They had the Jingle Ball and what was the other one?
Kiss Concert.
Kiss Concert, yeah.
Oh, yeah. A lot of fun.
And they'd sell out like in 2 seconds.
Oh, yeah. It was anyone who was like friends or family was like, can you get me Jingle Ball tickets? Can you get me Jingle Ball tickets? And I'd be like, I can get 2 tickets.
Yep.
And they ain't for you.
That's what they'd give you, 2 tickets just because you worked there?
Yeah.
And that's all they let you get?
I
popular,
could occasionally
right?
get oh, yeah.
Right.
The first year I don't know if it was the first year I did Jingle. It might have been the last year I did Jingle Ball. It was Justin Bieber.
Yep.
Katy Perry.
Yep.
Lady Gaga.
Oh, shit, yeah.
Those were like 3 of the headliners.
Right.
And it was absolutely bananas.
Is there a Jingle Ball then that goes throughout the country and they do
there's
the entire tour?
There's a bunch of Kiss stations across the country.
Right.
Almost every market has a Kiss something.
Yeah.
Whatever their
is it actually called Kiss?
Is. Well, it's WXKS.
Or whatever it is, whatever their version of Kiss is throughout the entire country.
Yeah, and so they have Jingle Ball. Jingle Ball's like it's a branded thing. It might be by iHeartRadio. They might have branded it.
Yeah, probably.
Or iHeartMedia. And so, they do. There's a Jingle Ball in New York. There's one in LA. They're all over the country.
So they go throughout the entire country. That's why they get all these enormous people and they charge $1 million to go see the show.
Exactly.
Fair enough.
I used to have to drive them.
You used to have to drive? Did you really?
Yeah, from the hotel room to the venue. Well, I met all the people I just named.
Yep.
I met all of them. I had to drive, Katy Perry, I had to drive her and her whole crew.
Really?
And she is fine as hell in person. Good Lord.
How is she? She nice?
Yeah, she didn't really talk to me very much. Yeah, not very much.
You're just the hired help?
Pretty much.
Yeah. You never know where that's going to go, though.
Yeah. You always hold out hope.
Yeah.
Try not to embarrass yourself. There was you meet so many, you kind of forget who they are.
Yeah.
I'll tell you this one. You remember Kesha?
Yes.
Smells like trash.
Yep. She smells like trash?
Smells like trash.
I guess that would make perfect sense if you look at all of her songs.
Pat O'Leary asked if Katie's tits are real. I didn't get
That's a good question.
View.
Yep.
But I will tell you this. When I went to the hotel to pick her and her crew up, the woman at the front desk was like, I think she's been up all night blowing lines.
Oh,
she
really?
looks banged up. I was like, really? She comes down the stairs with her crew. Amazing looking.
Really?
And I was like, what the hell is this girl talking about? She's an 11.
Yeah.
She is that fine.
Well, back then she was married to Russell Brand, right?
This was before that.
This was even before.
Yeah.
Shit.
Yeah. This is when she was like just breaking through. Yeah. All of them were just breaking through at that time.
Justin Bieber.
That's why you had all 3 of them on the same concert series. Because they hadn't truly exploded into the megastars they would become.
Right.
Lady Gaga was just walking around in chaps the whole time.
Oh, of course.
She's not a very good looking woman, but she's got a fantastic bum.
Yeah.
Oh, boy. Whew.
Yeah, I know. That was her claim
fantastic
to fame. She never wore any clothes and any of that shit, especially in the beginning. But didn't she wear something really like provocative when she met the Queen of England? Was it?
I don't know.
I don't know. I thought somebody told me that.
I don't care about her or the Queen of England.
Yeah, I don't really either. I just think it's interesting you meet these people. I just want to see how they are in real life. Like you meet them behind the scenes. Like, are they assholes or are they cool? It depends, right?
What's the rapper who's famous for her big bum?
There's a lot of those, right?
She's attached to like Lil Wayne.
Nicki Minaj.
Yep, thank you.
Nicki Minaj.
I remember one time at, because I also worked for Jammin' 94.5. They were sister stations.
Yep.
So if you're working Kiss Concert and Jingle Ball, you're also working Monster Jam and Summer Jam.
Yep.
So she showed up late.
Yeah.
And the marketing director for Jammin' 94.5, kind of in front of everyone, ripped her to shreds.
Really?
Just blasted her for being completely unprofessional and being an asshole and all that stuff. It was fantastic. It was fantastic. I had no issue with Nicki Minaj, but she was late, and this woman who was the marketing director ripped her a new one right there.
Really?
It was awesome.
What did she say? She just take it?
There's not much she could do.
Right.
Because she was getting a lot of money.
Right.
So you don't want to just argue and be like, all right, screw you. You're not on the bill. You're not getting your money.
Right.
Bye. That was one of the fun ones. I think that might have been my last one.
Was it? Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't regret it? You don't miss it?
No, those were horribly long days, particularly Kiss Concert and Summer Jam were so long. And if it was hot out and I had to be in a trailer half the time, and it was brutal. Absolutely brutal.
Right.
Yeah. Not fun.
Yeah, it doesn't sound it.
Not fun. But I will tell you, fun fact, I knew some of the people that were some of the other drivers. Like I didn't usually drive. I was usually editing videos. And some of the other drivers would bring a bag with them with some greenery in it.
With drugs?
Some greenery in it.
Okay, go on.
And they'd make a killing.
Really?
Yeah, because the artist
that would make sense.
The artist just flew in. They don't have anything.
Right.
And they'd always have something for them.
Really?
And then they would charge them up.
That's true.
That's fantastic.
Right? That would be that's the upcharge right there.
I've been instructed by Pat to give a shout out to Brendan Blanchard.
Okay. What's up, Brendan? Is Brendan watching?
He's watching his first time for your birthday.
Wow, I appreciate that. What's up, BB?
You call your uncle BB?
No, it's not my uncle.
Oh.
Brendan, do you want to be my uncle?
It says Connor's uncle.
He's my cousin. We'll call him my cousin.
Oh.
It's the same thing, right?
No.
Okay. Yeah. where did you come up with...
Are we back down in Alabama?
No, where'd you come up with my uncle? He's
says,
3 years older than me.
It says, and I quote.
That
doesn't matter.
Okay.
Ben, give a shout out to Connor's uncle, Brendan Blanchard. I don't know, man.
All right. What's up, Uncle Brendan?
I'm like Ron Burgundy. You put it in front of me, I'll read it.
That's true. I know. That's what I love about you, Ben. That's fine. And you know what? You never know what Pat O'Leary's going to say. 90% of what he says is probably not accurate.
That's fine.
Just so we throw that out there.
Yeah, he's like Trump.
Exactly. Doesn't matter. What was your quote? He still says your quote. Don't let the truth get in the way of a good story.
Yeah.
Was that it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Don't let the truth get in the way.
That's a fantastic quote.
Yeah, absolutely.
Do you have some good news for us?
I do have some good news.
We need some right now.
I know. I just wrote it down before I came.
Kanye West dropped out of the race, so we need some good news now.
I know. I heard that we might replace him.
I've got some 808s and Heartbreaks right now.
All right.
Thank you.
That was a great album, by the way. That was a great album.
It was average at best.
Yeah. All right. The good news. All right. I saw this one before I came here.
Yeah.
A 5-year-old in Britain walked on a new prosthetic leg and raised $1 million for the hospital that saved his life.
Wow.
Yeah.
So you got a prosthetic leg, and he walked how long?
I don't know if it says how long he walked, but he walked, and he raised $1 million for the hospital that did the leg for him.
That's amazing. That's some good news. I like that.
That was some really good news.
I like those type of stories.
And his goal was to raise $550.
And he raised $1 million.
He raised $1 million.
Good for him.
Yeah.
That's amazing. I hope they kick back a little to him.
Yeah. Hopefully, right?
Thanks for the $1 million.
That was
$100K.
That was one of those things. Was like celebrities in Britain like tweeted it out, and then it went like a whole viral thing.
Oh, that's awesome.
So then all the money poured in.
Oh,
that's usually
fantastic.
How that works, man. If you get some famous people to tweet something out there, then all of a sudden it will go huge.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I do.
You could tell people. You know a lot of people.
I do.
You're tapped into the network.
Yeah, you can't look at my phone. You can't have my contacts.
Oh yeah, I've seen some of your contacts.
Some of them,
yeah.
Yeah, you don't know all of them.
You got some famous people in there. Some former Patriots.
There's yeah.
Yeah.
Do
they want to come on the show?
I don't know. I haven't called them.
Well, let me know.
All right. You want me to make some calls?
Yeah, see what you can do.
Danny Ainge, I'll call you later. See if you want to come on Connor commentary.
Yeah, seriously. I'll see what I can do. I'm booked August 5th, but other than that, we can see what we can do for the guy.
Ed Sullivan says, "Oh, the good news was just a crippled kid."
Uncle Ed.
Oh, that's really funny. And Vic Jordan says, "Connor is greater than Ellen."
Wow, let's go.
You're certainly nicer than Ellen.
I've heard that. Is that true or is that false? I've heard all those rumors about how she's a huge bitch to everyone behind the scenes.
I heard she's a monster.
Is that so? You think that is true?
Yeah.
Right. Because she's so nice on air, right? She seems like she's the nicest lady in the world. And then everyone that's works for her comes up with all these stories about how she's horrible.
Yeah, doesn't that seemingly usually how it goes?
Yes.
So the person whose public persona is like this really nice person, and you find out the truth about them, and they're a fucking monster.
Yeah. Well, this is my public persona. I just come on here and talk, so there's nothing to hide behind the scenes.
You got any more good news?
No. Next good news I have is that the Red Sox are starting in a week, supposedly. Do you think they get off?
Nope.
Next Thursday?
They might start.
Okay.
But I really don't think we're going to see any sports.
You don't think we're going to see anything? What about football?
I'm worried.
You're worried?
I'm worried.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, boy.
I'm worried.
I've heard a lot of people say that they're worried, and now I'm getting worried because before I thought it was going to go off no problem.
Yeah, we'll see. I mean, if baseball can get going without any interruptions, if the NBA and the NHL can get going without any interruptions, then it might be fine.
Right.
But they haven't started yet, have they?
No, none of them have started.
Exactly. In the NFL, you're dealing with issues now. Money's going to become a big issue, just like it was in Major League Baseball.
Yep.
Where the owners are starting to be like, it might be more advantageous for us not to have the season because we might lose too much.
Right.
And if they can't have fans in the stands, and that's one of the issues that's going on right now. The Patriots said, hey, we'll have 25% capacity, which is like 20,000 fans.
Yep.
But, in Florida, how are the Dolphins or the Jaguars or the Buccaneers going to have fans? They can't do that.
Right.
So are you going to let some teams have fans and some teams not have fans? Because that's kind of an unfair advantage.
Yeah, no, it definitely is because home field advantage is a real thing, especially in football.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I mean, with 20,000 people, it's not, particularly
it's not
Gillette.
Be that much.
When 65,000 people are in Gillette, they barely make a peep
anyway. I know.
Anyway.
I was just going to say that even when they're sold out, they don't make that much noise in Gillette. Although in some other stadiums, they go absolutely bonkers. But they need them, dude. They got to sell the $12 beers.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? The $7 hot dogs or whatever it is. That's how they make a fortune.
The big difference between the NFL and Major League Baseball is the majority of the revenue for the NFL comes from the TV contracts.
Yep.
That's not the case in Major League Baseball.
Right.
The majority of the revenue is coming from the gate.
Yep.
And, that's why there was such a long, drawn-out fight between the owners and the players.
Right.
So, conceivably, the NFL should get off without much of a problem with no fans in the stands.
All right. Hopefully.
Conceivably.
Right.
But as we mentioned...
although they said down the line that they might let some fans in. That's what one of the guys said.
But I think
it was Sam Kennedy said that.
Okay, well, he's full of shit sometimes. So,
is he? Do you know him?
Do I know him?
Yeah.
No. Do I have his phone number? Yes.
Text him right now and ask him.
No. I'm out of the weeds on that one.
They got the Red Sox going to let people in the stands or what, man?
I've heard from actually this came up on one of the shows here on the network, the Ashholes.
Yep.
One of the guys, Matt Tobacco, works as
What's he saying? He's there every day.
He doesn't think they're gonna have fans.
Really?
Yeah.
Does he think they're gonna play?
Yes.
Oh, he does. All right.
But he doesn't think they're gonna have fans.
Okay.
So we'll see what happens. We'll see how that plays out.
He's working there behind the scenes, so he would know, right?
Yeah.
I mean, he's there every day.
Yeah.
Doing the lights and getting ready.
Shimmying on up those light poles.
All right. Good for him.
Getting the lights ready. So, as we mentioned, Kanye West dropped out of the presidential race, and I know that deeply affects you personally.
I did see that before I came here, and I was a little upset. I almost didn't want to come on air.
Everyone wants a college dropout to be president.
Who is going to be his vice president?
Oh, nobody knows.
He didn't make an announcement?
Lil Yeezy?
What was he running for, like 6 days? Like, when did he announce it to today when he ended it?
14 days, I think.
So 2 weeks he was running?
Something like that. So I thought of a list of potential replacement candidates.
All right.
That are celebrities. Yep. And I wanted to run some names by you and see what you thought.
I'm excited.
Or not you would vote for this person to be president.
All right.
Political allegiances aside, I don't know or care what their political allegiances are.
I'm ready.
So I'll start with the top because this one has been mentioned many times as a potential person to
Is it
run
Mark
for-
Cuban?
No.
Okay.
We'll start with The Rock.
The Rock.
Dwayne Johnson.
I haven't heard his name floated out there. Why?
Oh, it's been floated out for a long time.
People want him to run for president?
Would you vote for The Rock?
I would vote for The Rock. I was a big wrestling fan as a kid.
All right.
Dwayne Johnson, he seems like a good guy,
Which
right?
member of the Nation of Domination should be his vice president?
I don't even know what that is.
Mark Henry?
Oh, is that... Oh, wrestlers?
Yeah.
Who else was in it? Now I got to think.
D'Lo Brown.
I don't remember him.
Farouk.
Farouk. What was Farouk? Was he a fat guy?
No, Mark Henry was the big fat guy.
Oh, okay.
Farouk's real name was Ron Simmons.
Okay.
He was a Hall of Fame college football player.
Gotcha.
Florida State. Okay, so you're iffy on The Rock.
I'm iffy on The Rock. We'd have to see who he's going to bring. I was a Stone Cold Steve Austin fan as a kid.
All right, fair enough.
Big Stone Cold guy.
This next one I'm going to throw at you, obviously speaks very well.
Okay.
Everyone loves to listen to him talk.
All right.
He's played the president many times.
Oh, wow.
We'll start with Mr. Morgan Freeman.
Morgan Freeman. Wow. Yeah, definitely.
He's God in Bruce Almighty.
Bruce Almighty, he is, right?
He is.
That was a good movie.
He's also the president in, I think, Deep Impact.
Never seen it.
Okay.
Good movie.
Moving on.
But he also has he has that great calming voice and presence.
Yeah, just go
He
watch.
can give a great speech.
Just go watch Shawshank.
Yeah, Shawshank Redemption, another great movie.
Going back to the wrestling thing. So I had to take suggestions from the guys that work here.
Okay.
So this one got thrown out here. John Cena.
John Cena. Wow. But you can't see him.
And you can't have a president wearing jorts.
Yeah, that's true. He'd wear jorts, and you can't see the guy. You can't have a president you can't see.
I'll throw another one at you.
All right.
Whose wife recently came out and admitted to sleeping with someone else behind his back.
Will Smith.
Will Smith.
I can't vote for him now.
Can the presidency get jiggy with it? That's a question you have to answer amongst yourselves.
They entangled was the word, right? Did you hear that?
Is that what it was?
She's like, I had an entanglement.
No, you got banged.
What is an entanglement?
We call it you got dick down. Someone else mentioned Kevin Hart.
Kevin Hart.
Too little.
Yeah,
Can't have a 5'3" president.
That's true. Yeah, I don't think so. He's not right for the job.
Jon Stewart.
Jon Stewart. All right. Yeah, we need reality show hosts. Seem to be very popular with the presidency here in the United States. So,
Clint Eastwood.
Clint Eastwood. I've never watched too many things that he's in.
Really?
No.
He's not the greatest actor in the world, but he's a pretty good director.
Yeah. What's he in? He's in
A Million Things.
Yeah, he's in A Million Things.
Unforgiven, In the Line of Fire.
I haven't seen
Gran Torino. Dirty Harry.
Dirty Harry. I haven't seen it.
My favorite movie and Ed's favorite movie, Every Which Way But Loose, where his co-stars an orangutan.
Really?
Yeah.
A famous one that's like really smart and like does all the tricks.
He's kind of smart.
Acts like human.
Well, I don't know if he acts like human.
Yeah.
He acts like an orangutan.
All right.
All right.
I've never even heard of that movie.
How about the actor who played the president in Independence Day, Bill Pullman?
Never even heard of that man.
You've seen Independence Day, right? With Will Smith?
Never seen it.
What
happens in Independence Day? Is that when they ask?
Pat, Vic, can you guys do something about Connor never watching a movie ever in his life, please?
Is that the movie where the asteroid's going to hit the Earth?
That was Deep Impact.
Deep Impact? What's the other one?
And Armageddon.
Armageddon, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. That's what I was thinking of.
Oprah.
Yeah, Oprah, yeah. She's really generous. She gives like the whole crowd cars sometimes and stuff, right?
Very rich.
Maybe she'd give us all sorts of stuff.
All right, how about another one here? Dave Chappelle.
All right, yeah, I'm on board with that.
You laugh the whole time.
Yeah, I want him to come on and give speeches. And he'll tell us exactly what's up.
Yeah. And finally on my list, he already has the designation of El Presidente.
Oh, Dave Portnoy. Yeah, I vote for him tomorrow. I think he's running in 2024 though with Elon Musk.
I hope he does. That'd be hilarious.
I think it would be awesome. He tried to run for mayor of Boston. You don't remember that?
No.
You guys don't remember that? He tried to become mayor of Boston. He had like an intern go around and get a bunch of signatures.
Oh, really?
He was legit going to try and run. I think it was the first time that Marty Walsh won.
Oh, okay.
He was like running against him.
That's very
Which
interesting.
was going to be hilarious. Yeah, Dave Portnoy, you have my vote.
All right, so of all those, Portnoy would have your vote.
Yeah, has to.
Okay.
He already is a president.
Want to play a game of where in the world is Connor commentary?
Let's go.
All right.
Speaking of things I know nothing about.
The world?
The world. Exactly. The world.
All right. So first fact about this place you are.
All right.
You can look at my sheet because I didn't write down where it is.
Yeah, I still want to get it.
More than 41 million people visit this city every year.
41 million
You can take
people.
2020 out of the equation.
Okay, yeah, except for this year. Is that my only guess?
No,
Okay.
That's just your first clue.
All right, 41 million. Go on.
All right. It's considered the brightest spot on Earth.
Really?
Yep. The most famous part of this city ain't even in the city.
Okay.
Finally, this is my favorite clue.
Yep.
It means nothing,
Okay.
but it's my favorite one. People eat 60,000 pounds of shrimp per day, more than the rest of the United States combined.
So this is somewhere that's in the United States then?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
It is west of the Mississippi.
I don't know what west is, but it's west going towards California. We're East Coast, so they're west.
Just
right?
remember, never eat shredded wheat.
Okay.
Never eat shredded wheat.
Oh, is that how it goes?
Yeah. If you're looking at a map, west is to the left, east is to the right. North's up, south's down.
West is to the west, east is to the right. That makes sense.
So the Mississippi goes right through the middle of the country.
Okay.
It's west of the Mississippi.
West of the Mississippi.
It's about a 6-hour drive from Los Angeles, so clearly you're not in Los Angeles.
It's Las Vegas.
My man.
Wow, I got it, right?
My man.
So what do you mean by that's not the most popular thing in the city?
The Strip isn't in Las Vegas, technically.
It's not.
No.
Where is it then?
Like Clark County.
Oh, really? So
Yeah.
it's like two different counties?
Yeah, and the Welcome to Vegas sign's not in Vegas either.
It isn't? What's it in?
I don't know.
You don't
Just
know wherever
some
it is?
town just outside of it.
Isn't there another isn't Reno in Nevada and it's like Las Vegas Junior?
Yeah, it's like Las Vegas with diabetes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
It's trashier version of it?
Oh, yeah.
Well, have you been?
If Revere had a bunch of casinos,
Yeah.
that's Reno.
That's basically what it is?
Yeah.
You've been there?
Reno?
Yeah.
No. No, I'm not 102.
Why? Is that where old people go to gamble?
Vegas was forever known as the place where like the old people went to gamble for a long time. Like,
Right.
there was a period where it wasn't cool, and then it got cool, and then it wasn't so cool anymore.
Really?
But Reno,
Vegas
why the fuck would I go to Reno?
Vegas has been cool forever, I thought.
I don't know. I was just listening to a podcast about
Were you?
the movie Swingers, and they were having this whole discussion about that.
What movie is that?
Swingers?
Swingers.
Vince Vaughn, Jon Favreau.
I don't know.
Ever heard of either of those guys?
I know Vince Vaughn.
Okay.
I know Vince Vaughn.
It was a movie from like 1996.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was a kid then. I was 5.
I was 11.
All right. You watch a lot more movies than I did.
That's certainly true.
Jesus.
That is certainly true.
No, I've never seen that. But I have one more question for you.
Yes, sir.
Red Sox season. Have you seen the over/under? It just came out.
I have not. I'm not a gambling man.
You don't gamble?
Not on sports.
No.
No.
What do you?
I've only made 3 sports bets in my entire life. I won 2, lost 1. I said I'm done.
Did you? Do you have any bets for this season? It's people who don't bet who know who would win.
No, I don't.
Nothing. You have no contribution in that.
No.
All right.
What's the over/under?
31.5. So they're basically
playing 60 games.
Yeah,
so
they're
it's
basically
just barely over 500.
Are they going to go over 500? Pretty much.
No.
You don't think so?
Who's starting pitching?
Oh God, I don't know. Eduardo.
Erod? Oh no, he already got bounced out of
he has,
opening day starter because of COVID. You going to trust Nathan Eovaldi?
I hope so.
And then who the fuck else is pitching?
Some guy named Perez.
Yeah.
Yeah. Then,
who's not very good.
Yeah. Then that guy Webster from last year. Not good. Not good. Brian Johnson.
Yeah.
Not good.
So the names we're throwing out there, not great.
Yeah. No. Not great. Not a good start. But for anyone who is gambling, this is a great opportunity to continuously bet the over on the Red Sox because the pitching's not going to be good, but I think the hitting's going to be really good. So if they win any games, it's going to be because they score 1 million runs.
Well, you did just lose your best hitter, and Mookie Betts.
No, JD Martinez is our best hitter. JD Martinez is still going to be a star.
Oh, I think he's still going to be good. I think Xander's going to be fantastic.
Xander's going to be fantastic.
My favorite thing about the Red Sox season is watching the progress of Rafael Devers.
He's going to be a star too, I think.
Because he's really good, and I'd like to see him continue to progress and be the next like true cornerstone. The Manny, the David Ortiz. Like if you can get that between Bogarts and Devers.
In the infield, right.
And those two are the anchors of your lineup.
Also Michael Chavis. The ice
strikes
horse.
Out a lot. We'll see.
He does.
We'll see
he does strike out a lot, but he also hits some bombs.
I know. I would never throw him a fastball.
Right.
I just throw him all junk in the dirt and say, "See, try and hit this, dummy."
Right.
Yeah.
But then JD Martinez is still around, man. I think he's gonna have another star-studded season. Who else? Other than that, yeah.
Yeah.
It gets slow quick.
Yeah.
They get into the JBJs and the.
We don't know what Verdugo's going to be.
We don't know what Verdugo's going to do. Pilar is a good fielder, but he's not great at hitting.
Yeah.
Mitch Moreland, he'll hit some bombs. And strike out a lot and hit 232.
He'll be an average player.
Yeah.
Great.
Yeah.
That sounds fantastic.
We'll see. We're not giving exactly a ringing endorsement for this Red Sox season. So you're going under 31.5 games.
Yes.
All right. I'm going over.
I'd go with like 27.
You think they're going to go 27 and 23? Yeah. 33. 27 and 33 if the entire season plays out.
Yeah.
So when would the playoffs be? October still?
Yeah. And I think
roughly?
Yeah.
So it's 60 games. If they did it in 60 days, would be 2 months. They don't take a lot of time
August,
off.
September.
August, September.
And you're starting in July.
So, yeah, they should be starting in October then, right?
Yeah, it'll be about the same time.
Right.
Pretty close. Maybe back a week.
Right.
But it'll be relatively the same time as it normally would be.
If any team that gets out to a hot start this year, though, is going to be on a serious trajectory to...
So think about this. Remember last year at the beginning of the season, the Seattle Mariners were like the hottest team, and then they ended up coming back to reality and being hot garbage.
Right.
You're going to get a team like that that's going to find themselves in the playoffs,
right? Because
they got into a hot start. But in reality, if you stretched out over 162, they'd be a bad to crap team,
right?
So you're going to get some of those teams.
There's 102 less games. It's going to be a totally different thing. It's going to be crazy.
Yeah,
I look forward to it. Are you going to watch, Ben?
Of course.
All right.
Yeah, I mean, I'll watch. I'll be bored to death because they still haven't. Made the appropriate changes to the game to make it more palatable for viewers. You got to shorten the game. You got to figure.
How many innings?
No, I'm not saying innings.
Oh, okay.
I don't want to hear any of that horse shit about going from 9 innings to 7 innings. That shit's all dumb.
7 innings is little league.
Put in a pitch clock.
Yep.
That'll speed the game up.
Right.
And cut the shit with all the launch angle and a walk's as good as a hit.
Yeah.
That's not true. That's taking psychology out of the game.
Right.
If you walk someone, it doesn't feel the same way as giving up a hit to someone.
That's true.
Right?
That's true.
And we gotta get batters back to swinging.
Yep.
And that's the biggest problem right now. We just watch pitch after pitch after pitch, and the bat doesn't move.
Yep.
And when it does, they're swinging for the fences every time. Home runs have become so common that they're almost meaningless now.
You think they jacked the balls up, right?
Oh, they were definitely juicing the balls the last couple of years. 100%. 100%.
That's what they need to make. That's what they thought would make the game more exciting if there were way more home runs.
No, it doesn't make the game more exciting because you know what it did? What happens when you hit a home run? Yeah, that instant is very exciting when you're watching the ball go out.
Yeah.
But then there's this slow little trot around the bases.
Right.
Like a little bitch going. No, action. We need action.
Right.
Which is one of the reasons we love football so much. It's constant action. Even when there's a break in between.
Every play,
You've seen 11 people going after each other.
Right.
Basketball, constant action. Hockey, constant action. Even soccer, it's kind of slower action, but it's constantly moving.
Yeah, but soccer, they never score. They just go back and forth with the ball. Yeah, it's so slow. And it's like 3 shots on net.
But like stolen bases aren't really a big part of the game anymore.
Yeah,
those are fun to watch.
Right.
People trying to leg a single into a double used to be fun to watch. Like you used to watch athletes play this game.
Right.
Now it's like watching a extended chess match.
Yeah.
And I know you're young, but do you remember Ozzie Smith?
No.
Do you remember Omar Vizquel?
The coach, he became a coach after Ozzie
That was
Smith?
Ozzie Guillen.
Ozzie Guillen, okay.
Ozzie Smith is arguably the greatest defensive shortstop of all time. Wasn't a great hitter, probably like a 270 career hitter. Didn't hit a lot of home runs.
Yep.
He was so good in the field. Every time he played, you wanted to watch highlights of Ozzie Smith.
Right.
You don't have that anymore.
Right.
Who are the great fielders? You can't pick them out because the ball isn't in play enough.
Yep.
So until they fix that, I'm waffling on whether or not I actually want to watch a game of baseball.
Right. Well, I don't know what else we're going to do because they do encourage people to take pitches. Almost always the first pitch is taken. Fastball right down the middle, they won't swing.
Yeah.
They'll take the first pitch no matter what.
That's why I miss Nomar.
Right.
He'd swing at the first pitch no matter what.
Yeah, exactly. Get out there and swing. If it's a fastball down the middle, who cares?
Swing.
They try and get the pitch count up so they get the starter out of the game.
The nerds ruined the game.
I know. That's what happened. It was like Moneyball when they started taking all of the, into effect.
By the way, Moneyball, it failed.
It did it?
What did they win?
Actually, they didn't win the World Series, right?
They got bounced out of the playoffs.
They did.
And the whole notion of it is complete bullshit.
Yeah.
Yeah, you lost the reigning MVP in Giambi. You still had the current MVP in Tejada.
Right.
You still had 3 starting pitchers who were in their early to mid-20s who were dominant. You had a stud young player at third base in Eric Chavez.
Yep. Oh, yeah.
You had the core of a really good team. Yeah, you replaced Giambi with Hatterberg and a couple of pieces.
Yep.
You still had some really fantastic baseball players on that team.
Right, right.
So the notion of
that was
picking off the scrap heap and putting a team on the field with a bunch of used parts is nonsense.
Right.
and you didn't win.
Right. They didn't. They had that like long stretch where they won a ton of games in the regular season, but then they didn't do anything.
Yeah.
So what does it matter?
Winning 100, 203 games during the regular season is cool.
Yeah.
But I'd rather be the team that won 88 games and won the World Series.
Yeah, exactly. That's like the teams in the NFL that go 9-7 and then go on a tear and win the Super Bowl.
Yeah,
That's all that matters.
Even the Red Sox in 2013, when they kind of had their quasi Moneyball approach, you still had dominant pitchers on the team. You still had a tremendous slugger in David Ortiz.
Was
you had core pieces. Yes, you went out and made some smart deals with players, even though you paid him a year too many in certain cases, like Shane Victorino.
Right.
But you still had the core of a really solid team. So the Moneyball approach is hogwash.
Right.
It's nonsense.
And now that it's been proven, we're back to the home run hitters.
Yeah. It's a bunch of crap.
All right, what else do we have, Ben? You have anything else important?
No, I'm
leaving. Do we have anything good? You're leaving? You're going home for the day?
No, I'm going back to my little hole over there.
All right, I appreciate you coming up today. Oh, what do we need to do? Wow. Keep talking. All right, so August, is my mic just cut out? Can you guys hear me? I think my mic just cut out.
August 5th.
August 5th. That's when we have the guy from Suckers coming on.
Yes, sir.
Everyone watch that movie. And if you can find it, let me know where I can watch it, because I tried to watch it today and I couldn't find it anywhere.
I found some clips on YouTube.
I found clips on YouTube too, but I couldn't find the whole movie.
Really funny clips there.
Yep.
But yeah, I'm looking for the whole movie too. I want to watch that whole thing.
I saw the new release on Vimeo. You know Vimeo? Like Vimeo?
Yeah.
And it was like pre-ordering it, but that's not until September 1st.
Yeah, I think that's why they're going to come on after August 1st.
And then talk about the version that's coming up. But I'll let you know how true it is to the car industry.
That's what I want to know.
Right, I'll tell you how new it is.
If some of the griminess in that movie is accurate, because I've heard other car salesmen say
Yep.
It's the most accurate movie portraying that life.
Really? Do you know if he sold cars, this guy?
Yeah.
He did?
Yeah.
Oh, so that's funny. All right, I can't wait to talk to him now.
Yeah.
All right, August 5th. Make sure you tune into then. We'll see you guys next week.
The views and opinions expressed by the hosts, guests, or callers of this program do not necessarily reflect the opinions of the Studio 21 Podcast Cafe, the United Podcast Network, its partners, or affiliates.